Hello and welcome back. This is Dan and we are back with Evan's Remains. I'm not going to recap since we're far enough into it, and also it's been a little while. So I'm going to rediscover the story with you. Didn't think that revealing the details to me was important, huh? One foot in the grave, playing Spy Master like nothing's the matter. Though, I suppose that explains a lot of things. Care to let me in on the joke? Sorry. It's just that you're weird, Clover. Day after day, get up, make the bed, make breakfast for all of us, go to work, come back, clean, day in, day out, knowing what awaits you. It doesn't make any sense, but still, you do it. Every day. Why? I can tell you why. Because tomorrow is not real, Vincent. The only real thing is what's happening right here, right now. My father used to say, investing in happiness tomorrow yields sadness today. That's also something very profound. And, story's coming back to me, but right now, the way that Clover is talking, it really does seem like he has already found immortality. And it's like, yeah, he's looking for it now, but maybe it's been so long since he's cared about somebody that he had forgotten how he had obtained it. And now that Dysis is in need, he's looking for it now. That's just my theory. My game theory. Anyways, let's keep going. The only moment that exists is now. And today, more than ever, I understand that sentiment. I think one day you'll get it too. Let's hope I do. Anyway, Clover, I guess there's no use in saying get well soon. So, I guess I'll say good luck. Don't worry. I enjoyed making you eat crow playing Spy Master. Yeah, he knew he was good. Look at him, he's got kind of a smug look on his face. Ha. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for everything. If you ever need anything, you only have to ask. But if I don't hear from you, I guess this is our last goodbye. Just worry about fulfilling your end of the bet. That'll be more than enough. In that case, if you'll excuse me, I'll go serve my sentence. A bet's a bet. Good luck. I'm definitely gonna need it. Bye, Clover. Man, he's out here changing lives. Hey. Yeah? Take care, okay? You too. Wow. Ooh. It's a field of flowers. Evan, I don't know why you brought us here, and I still don't know what you're planning, but I won't let Clover be a part of it. I think he is either a part of it, or it's his fault, or something. That's kind of where I'm getting at here. I could jump on this, but then this will move this thing, and I can't get to it. So let's jump on this first. And then let's jump on this one. Okay. Now what? Yeah, now what? didn't know it makes this one move. That's right. Okay, no. So, what does this do? Nothing. Let's see... Move this over. Jump! Yeah, I can jump over here now, but that doesn't do me any good. That was a bounce pad earlier. I need to keep that there. Okay. Alright, here we go. Boing. There we go. Got it. Clover! How's the translation coming along? Hello? I'm getting very, very close. So, isn't that a good thing? I don't like where this is going. Uh-oh. Let me guess, there's a ritualistic sacrifice. And Evan had given his life for Dysis. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, the only other thing is this thing. Let's see. Does that help me? It did not. Okay, let me reset this. This changes the blue spot. Alright, let's reset it again. Alright, I think what we need to do is we need to start this. And this opens up. But I think we need to do it... I think we need to... Yeah. Let's go from here. Oh wait, this doesn't... That's right, this doesn't change. Alright, let's see. Swaps it over, right? Yeah, okay. This still isn't... isn't this green thing over here swapping over? It's swapping now. Okay. I mean, we can jump over here, but I need this thing. Okay, there we go. Woo! That bent my mind a little bit. I gotta put it back into shape. And here we go, another one. Alright, let's see. Where are we going? If I move this, that moves the teleport pad. Do I want that? Maybe, but only if I move this blue one first. This moves the green pad over. And now I need to move the blue pad. I think I want to move the green pad back. And then... oh, I can't jump up that one. I can jump up here, so I want to move the green one again, maybe? Alright, now I gotta move this thing. But I can move the blue, and that removes the thing, but... need this thing moved over. Let's go like this. And jump up here. Jump up here. Oh yeah, that's right. It didn't work. Too high. Yeah, too high. I need this one. I think? Yeah. Yeah, because if I move this blue one down, I can't do anything with this green one. Okay, I think I just had to get it off cycle. So move this blue one back, and then move this purple one back, and then now I can reach this green one. There we go. I had it. You weren't worried, were you? I mean, we've gotten this far, haven't we? Hey, I just want you to know, whatever the artifact turns out to be, I'll be here, okay? You can count on me. Thanks, Vanille. Yeah, he's warmed up to everybody. Like, when when we as Dysis first met him, we were weary about him, and so was Vincent, but I mean, he warmed up to everybody. Let's see. Now, does this offset the coordination of these two pillars? I think so. Huh. Okay, well, that didn't help me like I hoped it would. I think I got it here. There we go. Ha! I was overthinking that one. Wait, I overthink all of them. There. That was the last one. I've got the full message. Well, what does it say? You know, when I was a little boy, there was this neighbor kid I played with almost every day. We were almost the same age. He was 1 year older than me. Lucas. That was his name. We'd always play in the park in my hometown. First thing, every morning, my mom would make breakfast. I'd eat it as fast as I could, and head to the park. He was always there waiting for me. It didn't matter how early I got up, Lucas was always first. I remember one time I asked him if he slept there. He always carried this toy plane. I loved that plane. Even though he was a good friend, the bastard never let me touch it. And that pissed me off a little. One day, I woke up, and after having breakfast, as usual, I went to the park. He wasn't there yet. I was happy I'd finally managed to beat him to the park. I sat down to wait for him. But hours passed, and Lucas never showed up. When I got back home, I learned that they had moved. That night, my father heard me crying in my room and came in really worried. I told him what had happened. I was really sad, but I was a kid, so I eventually started to get over it. One day, my father brought me a box that had come for me in the mail. I was really confused. It was from Lucas. He sent me a letter, apologizing for not being able to say goodbye. He told me he'd missed me, and wouldn't forget about me. Also in the box was a gift. Oh, was it the plane? It was his toy plane. One day, I was playing at my dad's office. I stumbled upon the box for the plane. I realized he'd made the whole thing up. Whoa! I kinda had a feeling that was the case. But yeah. Obviously, I never said a word. Although, I never found out how he knew that I liked that plane so much. I never told him that detail. And I wasn't ever able to ask him. Why not? He died from a strange disease a few years later. He always said, if you want to be happy, make your loved ones happy. I was too young to understand. Not long after Dad died, Mom left us. She couldn't get fear of the disease out of her mind even though it wasn't contagious. Unfortunately though, it's hereditary. Oh, so you and Dysis have it. And that's why you live for the moment. You live for what's important today because of your dad. Damn. And as it turns out, Dysis and I both inherited the disease. What? You too, Clover? I may have a few weeks left. Then again, I may have a few days. Before the disease takes its course, even worse, the disease progresses much more aggressively in women. So, Dysis, my little sister, sooner or later, the disease will kill her. This legend, this artifact, was my only hope. But what does it say, Clover? See for yourself. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever, endless, true eternity. Huh. So, how I interpret this is that while you're here on the island, it's forever, or maybe while you're here you realize who you are as a person and you stay true to yourself forever afterward. Eternal is my son, and eternal will become he who not abandons our sacred place, because only on this land the same man is forever, endless, true eternity. Okay, so maybe what it is like you have a safe space or a place where you can become who you are, and as long as you don't abandon who you are forever who you're truly meant to be, or who you are truly forever. I think I get it. It's the island. The whole island is the artifact. And from what I can tell, the artifact's power is limited to those standing on it. That is, while we remain here, we'll be immortal. Okay, so it was the island. While you're on the island, you're immortal. Okay, my first initial thought was right. What a stupid thing. Yeah, because he didn't bring Dysis with him, that's why. What's the use of the artifact if I can't take it with me? We can just bring Dysis here. Of course we will. What other choice do I have? But she'll have to live here forever? What kind of life would that be? A prisoner of a deserted island for all eternity. We can find another way. Vanille, would you excuse me for a bit? I need some time to be alone. Oh man, I get it. He's got a tough decision to make here. Help save his sister, but like condemn her to a life where she may or may not enjoy being, or allow her to live out the rest of her life naturally and let nature take its course. And he has to make that decision, not as a parent, but as a brother. Crazy. Clover. Damn, that got heavy real quick. Real quick. Clover, why didn't you say anything? If only... Such an intoxicating fragrance, don't you think? Huh? The flowers. You. Am I interrupting something? No, No. Are you from Upring? Don't you think they're beautiful? I guess. Who would guess that the nectar is one of the world's most toxic poisons? What? Then why are you... Oh, the nectar. Okay, so you must have to ingest it then. A drop or two kills an adult in a matter of hours. A funny thing, nature. So gorgeous and so deadly at the same time. From the bottom of my heart, I believe it was made to end us. The divine punishment for destroying our home. Our home? Did you used to live here? Why are you here? It's such a shame, isn't it? Clover's situation? Look, her eyes are yellow. I wonder if that's meant to signify something. What if I told you there's actually something we can do? What? That voice again. It was you. Upring isn't behind this, is it? You. You were the one who contacted me. Wasn't it fun, though? Playing detective? See, Dysis, I've always felt an inexplicable obsession with mysteries. Detective stories. Questions without answers. There is something so seductive in them. In real life, however, they're always so dull. They're never like a video game or a good book. That's why I wanted to take this to the next level. Make it more interesting, you follow? I took the liberty of designing all of this such that you could figure it out yourself. That every discovery would have been uncovered by you, and only you. Evan, on the other hand, he wanted to make everything so obvious. He wanted you to know everything from the start. Let's just say that's not how I do things. Where's the fun in that? Where's the emotion? He wouldn't understand. Emotions can't be faked. They have to be authentic. They must be lived. I even managed to get someone with the same... You know what? It doesn't matter. What are you talking about? What is going on here? What is this all about? Oh, come on, Dysis. You still don't have a clue? After all the work I've done? You're just going to give up? I thought you were better than that. No one appreciates a good mystery anymore. What is wrong with this maniac? Alright, I admit it. Maybe I didn't give you all the pieces. But I know you won't need them. You're something special, Dysis. Huh. She was right, she is special somehow. Well, I think this last one will be enough. I've been aware of your observations. Remember your suspicions about the monoliths? Eureka! You were right. The question is, why? Our friend Evan adored Clover, and he wanted to leave him with a little present as the final goodbye. One that involved an island capable of doing what the new message said. You follow me? New message? Oh, he changed the monolith message. No. So, are you still wondering why you're here? She, by solving the puzzles, changed the message for the artifact, and it's not actually that the island itself is the artifact? Alright, she's deep in contemplation now. Is this the right thing? I'm not sure what right even is anymore. Oh, hopefully for her, the money is real. Clover? I've been thinking. I've got to tell you something. I'm listening. My name is not Vanille. It's Dysis. Dysis Emor. She is his sister! Now's not the time for jokes, Vanille. Just shut up and listen. Sorry. I'm all ears. Ever since I arrived on the island, I can't with this. It's too much for me. Clover, I don't get it. I really don't get it. She's crying, man. Hey, relax, okay? Everything will be okay. I'm here with you. Tell me what's going on. Why do the worst things always happen to the best people? Why? It's always the same. It's so unfair. Well, I like to think the universe has a plan for all of us. Besides, if I hadn't been sick, I would have never known you, right? You idiot! Why didn't you tell me? I didn't want my disease to mark me. I didn't want to be treated differently. I wouldn't have treated you differently. Vanille, you're doing it right now. It's just that... It's okay, Vanille. Breathe in. What is it that you wanted to tell me? Ever since I arrived on the island, I couldn't get this coincidence out of my head, but I think I understand everything now. It's not that the island is making us immortal. Rather, the island is frozen in time. Oh! So Clover's been on this island forever. Well, meanwhile, his sister, who happens to have survived the disease, has grown up without his knowledge of it. And she's here now meeting him, and they're roughly the same age. And that's because he was stuck in time. Whoa. Whoa, mind blown. Do you understand? Time is not passing here. What's the difference? You arrived here before me. Time stopped for you the moment you set foot on this island, but it didn't stop for everyone else. You left home and came here to save your sister when she was just a baby. But time went on normally for me, until I grew up and came here. And that's why we're meeting each other now. I know it's hard to believe, but I'm Dysis, Clover. You're Dysis. Oh. What? What are you saying? When I took this job, they gave me a false name. They told me not to reveal the real one until now. And I think it's because they didn't want you to know from the beginning because of how absurd this all sounds. But now that you've figured out what the artifact is, it makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? I think he's starting to come to realize that it's the truth. Your name is Dysis Emor? It is. How did you recover? It looks like I was never sick in the first place, Clover. It was just you. When Evan gave you the notebook and sent you here, he stayed and looked after me, didn't he? He was going to look after Dysis while I was here, but that was just a little while. Pretty much a day ago. No, Clover. It was years ago. Time went by and you never came back. While on the island, we don't feel the passage of time. It doesn't affect us. That's why our watches stop while we're here. Evan must have thought you had died, that you'd never come back. He had no other choice but to look after me. Obviously, he thought that it wouldn't last long. He thought that sooner or later, my time would also come. But seeing how things turned out, it seems that time never came. I imagine that when he realized I wasn't sick, he decided to search for a place for me. A family. And he did a good job of it. Until today, I never knew I had a brother. Actually, I never knew where I really came from. After a long time, I'm guessing that he found out how the island works. He assumed you'd still be here, that, from your perspective, you had just arrived. After that, he contacted me, pretending to be Upbring. He sent me here with the excuse of finding Evan, so that I would meet you. So, Vincent was Evan, but at the same time, it's making it sound like that other guy in the hoodie was Evan, but maybe he's just really an assistant or something? The only restriction they gave me was to hide my real name no matter what. I believe it's because they didn't want you to realize it was me from the beginning. First, you need to figure out how the island works. Just think about it. It all makes sense that way. Neither of us would have believed any of this if we were told about it from the start. That's why he didn't tell me either. He wanted us to discover it by ourselves. He had to wait for this moment. Are you sure about what you're saying? Can I trust you? Just look at me, Clover. It's me. I can't believe it. Dysis. 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 Is it really you? You've been right in front of me all this time? Yes, Clover. It's me. You've grown so much. Dysis, can I give you a hug? Of course you can, idiot. Oh, my heart. Dysis, I was so scared, so afraid of you losing you. Ever since we lost Mom and Dad, I only had you, and I didn't want to lose what I loved the most. But it doesn't matter. None of that matters. Now that I know you're fine, because that's what I've always wanted. I can't believe how much you've grown. Are you staying healthy? Tell me about your friends, Dysis. Do they take good care of you? Has it really been years? I've got so many questions, dear sister. What happened to Evan? And why did he use a different name with me? It was just a fake name he used to hide from the world. It was all part of his plan. He wanted to surprise us. He did it for us. Wow. Well, he managed. That bastard. I suppose he wasn't that selfish after all. Hey, why are you crying? Aren't you happy to see me again after all these years? She is, you idiot. I'm happy. That's all. Me too. I don't ever want this moment to end. I'm so happy I could die right now. From now on, everything will be better. I guess I'll have to stay here if I don't want my time to come. You'd better visit, and above all that... Clover? What's the matter? I'm just feeling a little dizzy. Don't worry. Whoa, what's going on? What's going on? Did the disease take over? Clover? What's wrong? Clover! Hey! Wake up! What's happening? Get up! Someone! Help! Clover, say something to me, please!